We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 158, State of Wisconsin versus Luke Beechler. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Joel Feliski, Defense Counsel, in person with his client, Mr. Beechler. We're set today in this matter for preliminary hearing. Mr. Feliski, is this proceeding as such?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Vila, you may call your first witness.
Excuse me, state calls Deputy Gavin Anton.
Deputy Anton, please come forward, raise your right hand, be sworn in, and have a seat at the witness stand.
Do you swear that the testimony you're about to provide today in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
All right, we're on the record in a Wisconsin felony case where one night's decision turns into a life-changing courtroom moment. The state is moving fast. A deputy is about to testify, and the focus is already clear. What happened at that roadside scene, and whether alcohol played a role. Stay locked in, because the details that come next aren't just dramatic, they're legally decisive.
You may begin.
Can you please state and spell your name for the record?
Gavin Anton, Gavynanton.
And how are you currently employed?
I'm employed as a deputy sheriff at the Burnett County Sheriff's Office.
And prior to today's hearing, did you review a criminal complaint in Burnett County case number 25 CF 158 as it relates to Mr. Luke Beechler?
I did.
On November 2nd of 2025, were you so employed with the Burnett County Sheriff's Department?
Yes.
On that day, did you respond to a call at the intersection of County Road FF and Parida Road in the Lincoln Township?
Yes.
Is that area located in Burnett County?
Yes.
Why did law enforcement respond?
Law enforcement was called near that intersection for a motor vehicle versus pedestrian accident.
And what happened after you arrived on scene?
I arrived on scene. I observed the victim, which was stuck under Mr. Beechler's vehicle in front of Sweeney's Bar, or 8515 County Road FF.
And what happened after that?
A OWI investigation was pursued as I could smell the odor of intoxicants coming off of Mr. Beechler, who had admitted to driving the vehicle.
Okay. And did you make contact with anybody on scene?
I made contact with Mr. Beechler.
And how did you identify Mr. Beechler?
By his Arizona driver's license.
Could you please ID him by where he is sitting and what he is wearing today?
Yes, he is sitting to my right wearing a black jacket that is zipped up.
Please let
the record reflect that Deputy Anton has identified Mr. Beechler.
And did you speak with the defendant?
I did.
And what did you notice about him?
I noticed his eyes to be bloodshot and glossy and his speech to be slurred. I could smell the odor of alcohol emitting from him while standing next to him.
This is where prosecutors start building a totality of circumstances picture. Bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and odor of alcohol are classic indicators officers testify about in impaired driving investigations. But the real legal weight comes when a suspect refuses standardized field sobriety tests and a preliminary breath test. Refusal doesn't automatically equal guilt, but juries often treat it like consciousness of risk. Question for you. If you're truly sober, do you refuse or cooperate to clear yourself?
And what did you discuss?
I asked him where he was coming from tonight. He stated he was coming from the Gandy Dancer Saloon Bar located on County Road U, and he was traveling back home.
And what happened after that?
Mr. Beechler said that he came around the corner and he struck something that he wasn't sure until he exited his vehicle and realized that he had struck the victim, which was under his car.
Let's briefly adjourn. I'm sorry.
No worries.
We're having technical difficulties.
Is it working?
Back on the record, same appearances as previously noted. Technical difficulties did not affect anything that would affect the case. We just needed to change out a keyboard. You may continue.
Pardon me, Madam Clerk, can you tell me where we left off?
You actually left off on testimony from Deputy Anton indicating that Mr. Beechler said he struck something.
Understood. Deputy Anton, what happened as you continued to discuss with Mr. Beechler?
While speaking with Mr. Beechler, I asked him if he would conduct standardized field sobriety tests. Mr. Beechler stated that he would not. He was then asked if he would submit to a preliminary breath test. He at first stated that he would, but then later refused to do the PBT.
Did Mr. Beechler say anything else?
Mr. Beechler stated that he would not do field sobriety tests because he knew that he would fail, and that he would not do the PBT because he knew he would be above a .08.
That statement is a courtroom earthquake. Saying you won't test because you know you'll fail and know you'll be above .08 is the kind of admission that prosecutors love because it sounds like self-awareness of impairment. Defense will likely argue it's panic, shock, or fear talking after a traumatic incident, not a measured confession. Still, in a preliminary hearing, the bar is low. The judge only needs probable cause. Do you think that line alone would change your view of the whole case?
And what happened after that?
I then took Mr. Beechler into custody.
Was emergency services, in terms of ambulatory services, dispatched to the scene?
Yes.
And what did they do when arriving on scene?
They assessed the scene and were able to remove the victim out from under the vehicle, who was ultimately airlifted away from the scene.
And did law enforcement ever have the chance to speak to the victim ultimately?
No.
After the incident transpired, did law enforcement have a chance to speak with the victim at the hospital?
Yes.
Which hospital was that?
I believe it was Regent Hospital in Minnesota.
Okay. And who was present while they were speaking with the victim?
I believe it was the victim and the victim's father.
And what was discussed?
The victim was asked if he remembered anything what happened, which he said that he did not remember anything that happened that night.
Did his father say anything?
I know his father explained the extensive injuries that the victim sustained to the detective at the hospital.
And do you know what any of those injuries were?
I do not remember off the top of my head.
Does the defendant have any prior operating while intoxicated convictions?
Yes, there was one.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Questions, Mr. Polisky?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Deputy Anton, good morning.
Morning.
You were dispatched on Sunday, November 2nd, correct?
Correct.
And that was at 1 o'clock in the morning?
I believe it was around 1 o'clock, 1:30.
And that was to the intersection of County Road, FF, and Parrot Road, correct?
Correct.
Now, you made contact with the reporting party at the scene,
Yes.
and that was Mr. Beechler?
Correct.
And you later brought Mr. Beechler into custody?
Correct.
Now, you later interviewed Mr. Beechler while in custody, correct?
Yes.
And he appeared to be somewhat emotional,
He was.
distraught,
Yes.
remorseful?
Yes.
Deputy Anton, I'd like to circle back to your initial interaction with Mr. Beechler. Did Mr. Beechler describe the incident as it unfolded to you?
Yes.
He was traveling from the Gandy Dancer,
Correct.
and he was following another vehicle, correct?
Correct.
That was a white SUV.
Yes.
He described how the white SUV had swerved
Correct.
while taking the turn near the location of the accident,
Correct.
and that Mr. Beechler had struck something,
Correct.
realized it was a person,
Yes.
and immediately contacted law enforcement.
Correct.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Redirect?
Just one. Can you clarify once more, where was the victim located?
The victim was located between the pavement and the driver's side.
And how far under the vehicle was he?
He was, I'd say, over halfway between the driver's side and passenger side.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Any recross?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
And I do have to enter the driving record into evidence.
All right, please show that to Mr. Polisky. Thank you. It is received. Any So no, you were released. Thank you. Any further witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Any witnesses for you, Mr. Flisky?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Flisky, based on the testimony, do you have argument?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Beachler, I'm confident that your attorney went over with you and explained what it is to have a preliminary hearing, at least in Wisconsin, and that the burden in a preliminary hearing is kind of low. It's whether or not the court, based upon the testimony and the evidence, can find that a felony probably occurred and probably occurred from your actions and conduct in this county. And all evidence and testimony the court must view in light most favorable to the state. Okay? So based upon the testimony of Deputy Antone, the court does find that there's probable cause to believe a felony probably occurred and probably occurred by Mr. Beachler. So the court will find the probable cause and will bind the matter over. Information, Mr. Vila?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm in the process of signing and submitting it right now. It will mirror the criminal complaint.
Proceed with arraignment or set for another date.
As it mirrors the complaint, and I have reviewed that extensively with Mr. Beachler, I'm comfortable with proceeding with arraignment.
He understands charge and maximum penalty.
I believe so, Your Honor. We'll waive formal reading and enter in a plea of not guilty.
Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Are you still staying on Olson Road?
Yes,
Telephone ends in 9484.
correct.
Maybe send you text message notifications?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to need a status conference date. Any rush, Mr. Falisky?
I think in the normal course of business would be appropriate, Your Honor.
January 29th at 2, January 29th at 2 p.m. That's in a Schmidt time block. Anything further?
Nothing further.
Not from my perspective, Your Honor.
So here's the legal bottom line. This was a preliminary hearing, not a trial. The judge explained the standard clearly, whether a felony probably occurred and probably occurred due to the defendant's actions, viewing evidence in the light most favorable to the state. Based on deputy testimony, the court found probable cause and bound the case over, and the defendant entered a not guilty plea, with the next steps set through a status conference. If you found this case as intense as it sounds, hit like, share your take in the comments, was the refusal a red flag or a human reaction, and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.
Then we are adjourned. Thank you.